Right, hello again. We are back once more. I am the Dread Mechanic, and this is part 10 of my HAW-206 build stream. It is a bank holiday here in the UK, which for anyone that doesn't know what that means I get an extra day off work. So I thought I would do another stream because I can, and because there are things that I've still not finished doing on this build yet. And one of my reference pictures seems to be just sneaking over onto my main screen a little bit, but you can't see that, so that's fine. Where is it? It's that one. I can see it though, it's distracting me. There we go. Right, so we are still building this thing that you can see in the reference pictures on the side that I've been working from. I have found some other reference pictures to work from. And they've shown me a few extra details that I wasn't quite aware of, because it actually shows me the underneath of the mech, and apparently underneath this mech, right where I have put the docking connector, there is actually another one of these camera eyeballs. And that's one of the things I want to do today, is I want to maybe rethink how this connects up, or how it will connect up to some sort of base ammunition supply, ship, whatever you want to do with it. I've done the same on this one. That's got the docking connector on the bottom. That was generally one of my default sort of building techniques, is start with a connector on the bottom so it's hidden away, and then figure everything out from there. As you can see though, with my latest Tachikoma, it uses one of the new tiny connectors underneath. I'm thinking if I can't do something like that, or wondering if I can't do something like that. Question is, where could I put another connector? Would possibly sneak a docking connector under there. Essentially. Or we could hide one at the back. Also like to try and make this a functional eyeball as well. that might take a great deal of messing around. So first things first, before we do any drastic decisions, let's copy and paste one. Ooh. Clang doing strange things. Okay. You feeling alright? Oh, okay. Right, so I would like to pop that out. And then we have the issue of that. Because so if I just fill that in now, not going to worry too much. Going to experiment and see what works and what does not. Pop that there because a rotor body, the body on the rotor is almost exactly half a block. So they're quite good for setting them into a half block layer on the outside of your mech or your creations. As you can see, like that, it sits quite nicely in there. Where's my other mech? There it is. You sneak the extra access panel. And you can access the storage from down there. That's got a connector there. So if we Control Shift and copy one of them, actually, we need it to be upside down, so we can take that hinge head off. Take one of them, slap it on there. Push that rotor all the way down. Doesn't look too bad, but I know from previous experience we probably can't get that more flush. So, we might actually... This is where design choices start getting tricky. I'll do it. Be as flush as I like it. Oh, yeah, because that's 2 half blocks. It looks like a 1 block gap, but it's not. I want to get that eyeball under there. Okay. We'll just take all of this off the bottom for now. You can rebuild these things later, if need be. Because it is a lot rounder on the bottom from all of the reference pictures I've got. Like circular rather than spherical. So, if we pop one of them there and extend it out to max, it could work like that. That does look a fair bit more like the reference picture I've got to work with. Yeah, that does look more like it. And then we could potentially just cover that light up a little bit with something from that. Because I like to try and keep my colour schemes to a minimum of colours. That way, or do we want it? Let's go with that way. Yeah, I like to keep my colour schemes to a minimum of maybe just 1 or 2 or 3 colours at most, but use a variety of different skin textures within those colours. Speaking of colours, we did want to repaint this, didn't we? That was on my list of things to do. Yeah, because I'd like that to be functional. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? This is about as good as I can do with these at a minute. Unfortunately, this spherical block mod, you can't place anything on the flat bits, or the top of them rather. It's not a connection point because it's round, and the best you can do to get a camera into it. Let's do an experiment. Can we mount a camera in a slightly more interesting way on one of these? That sticks out too much. We'll do that. Mount it like that. And there's a huge big gap at the back there. That looks equally as kind of meh. Either that or that. Can we? Be cheeky. We use. Where are we? We're over there. Not done. There we go. What if we pop that in there? Is that going to make Clang angry? What's that like? It's not great. To particularly like it. That would be even worse. It'll just have to be that. Oh no, Tachcoma's legs have gotten messed up somehow. Behave. I'll fix you later. You know what? I might also, for the sake of taking a bit of symmetry, cover that reserve reactor in the same way. What am I doing? That's what I'll do. We'll need a different place for the docking connector. There's a circular thing back there on its back, right about where that light is. So, might potentially move those lights to somewhere else. Yeah. Reminds me how wide that needs to be. Because there is a ladder on the side of this thing's head. But I haven't got the room to get one in there. What was that in the way anyway? It's 3 blocks across. Why is the small grid ladder 3 blocks wide? As well, it was slightly longer. I am not changing that. I don't think I can even reach a ladder from down here anyway. Yeah, there is a circular thing right there that I could turn into a docking port. Right there. Is where can I move the walk forward and the walk reverse lights to? Because those are the walk mode and drive mode lights. Decisions. Oh, I could just put them there and make them those kind of lights can happen there. Yeah, we'll just do that. It'll be easier. And we did the walk light on the left, on the inside of the cockpit. Reverse on the right, didn't we? Yeah, because I wanna put all of that out. That there, because the top of it is mostly just flat. And I'm already deviating more. These, though, I'm even going to keep them. Because then we can plug straight into the conveyor network from there, without having to build anything else. So I could effectively just go like something like where is it? Turn that off so I can see what I'm doing. We have one of them like so. Then it's a choice of, do we want it like that or do we want it like that? We'll call it the HAW-206-8 docking port. Now the only issue there then is I have got this big fat. I don't suppose it is redundant though, because it's adding weight to the centre mass and it is plugging that into there. You know what? No, I am not changing any more internals. That is fine, and that can stay there. Because it is both connection point for the reactors. And it's not a connection point for that. But it is fine as far as I'm concerned, so whatever. So camera rotor. What should we name this camera? Camera rotor B for bottom. These are Now, the next part that's probably going to end in failure. Want camera that rotates and turns on this angle. It was a 28-degree angle, maybe 27. I don't know the exact angle of that shape because I've never bothered to check it properly. I've always just done it by eye, and it's somewhere between 27 and 28. It might be 27 and a half. I'm not entirely sure, but that's the wrong button. So what I need to do is, first of all, put down there, pop you there, that out. So the hinge was there. It's a 2x2 block. So in theory, I don't know exactly. Oh God, which way around did I have that hinge? Yeah, facing forwards. What happens if I put that hinge there? And make it 27 degrees. It's too far back. I don't think I'll get this. I've done it on this. What angle and what position? Oh, right, it takes up. It sits in the center of that entire section of triangle. Base section. 2x1 slope, right. Which means it's going to end up smeg. Let's just reload that. Oh, come on, game. Dooby dooby doo. Hurry up. The word engineer is derived from the Latin roots ingenare, or ingeniare? I don't know Latin. Ingenium. We were carefully. Well, you know what? Doesn't matter, does it? Where I put it? There. Tilt it forward. 27. Although it was 26 on the then hop a rotor. Dun, 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 dun. Rotor. How have I done it on this one, and what parts have I used? The regular rotor. Oh, did I have to fiddle about with that? Yep. What to do? That. Is that what it looks like over here? Yeah. Yeah. Too bad. Although I have used part of the mechanical expansion mod on the other side. And what did I use to cover that? I have used. Yeah, okay. Yes. Do 3. Yeah. The backside doesn't need anything except a flat surface. Right, that can be I hinge. One. And that hinge ain't going nowhere. It ain't gonna have any movement, and it ain't gonna have anything. Hopefully that doesn't clang like all hell when we move around. A good way to check if something is clanging, even if you can't hear anything, is to put everything in the dark. You see sparks? Something is wrong. I'm moving about, and I don't see any scrubbing or any clanging. I think that's alright. That might be working. Yeah, I don't like where those lights are. I am going to move them somewhere else. We'll figure that out. Right. I rotor C01. I C01, and there can be camera eyes, we'll call them. Camera eye C02. I rotor 2. Right, so the next thing we're going to need to go with that is more turret controllers. I need 2 more turret controllers for those eyeballs. And we haven't got the space in there. You know what? I want to stop putting weight into the back. I need more weight in the front. So, in that case, we'll put a pair of custom turret controllers there and there. Oops, got to put mirror mode on. Go. The control unit. I camera C01. Copy all. Paste. C02. Right. Let's plug all that in. We'll just set that back up. So, eyes. Got camera eye 01. And we are only going to use the rotor that we set up. Use it. Camera IC01, and we'll set that to 10. Difference, because it's not got anything attached anyway. And enable AI. Have the AI looking at everything. Hello, there you go, it's alive, it's doing things. Control, left is left, right is right. But I am going to make that quicker. Look around there. Yeah, cool. And even though it's tilted down, it's got a pretty decent field of view. Well, there we go. That works. Let's do camera number 2 then. Camera number 2. Again, it's just an azimuth rotor. C02. Camera IC02. We got 10 again. Although, 20. 20 rather. We might have to flip that round. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're upside down. Obviously, we need to flip it around. -20, and you get to have enable AI, and you can look at everything. Cool. Yeah, left is left, right is right. Cool. Sweet. And then we've got a pair of working eyes. Oh yeah, I need to change those warp lights, don't I, on the top. Yeah. This new update that's coming, as cool as it looks, is going to mess with my naming conventions, because I've been calling beacons transponders for a while because it looks cooler in the menu than just the word beacon. But now they're actually adding something that's actually called a transponder. So now I have to call beacons beacons again, I suppose. $5,000, which is